Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I just wanted to talk about some of the changes that Star Stable is making to their game because for a while now they've been making a lot of various changes to the game. Most of them are pretty small, but I just wanted to talk about some of the things, because guys, I wasn't gonna make a video on this, but when I saw this, like, what is that? I decided that, I should probably make a video on this, and, this is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree, that's fine. But yeah, so let's just get into it. I've got my little, my spooky bird today to, get in the Halloween spirit. And if you're not watching this during Halloween, then Halloween is coming eventually. So you can just get in the Halloween spirit. But yeah, so first, probably one of the things that has been annoying me a lot recently is that Star Stable is making little tiny changes to things in their game, and most of them are like not super important, pretty small, just little details here and there, but when you pile them up, it gets to be too much, and it just gets kind of frustrating. So I'm talking about like sound effects, and icons, and things like that, which have been changing a lot recently. So you might be wondering, girl, why is everybody so mad about these new Jorvik Shilling and Starcoin icons? Like, what is wrong with them? Like, why are people so mad? And I think probably a lot of the reason that people are mad at this tiny little detail, or at least the fact that it annoys me, is because it's not the first time that Star Stable has done something like this, where they've just changed something without telling us or asking us for feedback. And they don't have to ask for players' feedback on every little thing that they do, but it definitely does seem like they're not listening to us a lot of the times. But yeah, so they've been changing a lot of sound effects. For example, when you care for your horse, there's like a different sound effect once you finish caring for your horse. The countdown sound effect on the races is different, and the ending race sound is different. And the reason that I and many people are annoyed when Star Stable makes changes like this is because it's taking away what memories we have of the old days. And I just feel like every time Star Stable makes a little change, like a piece of my childhood just disappears with it, because again, when you pile up these changes, they get to be, not very small anymore. And I think that Star Stable is definitely changing a lot. And I just feel like Star Stable, it doesn't feel like Star Stable anymore. Like, there are a lot of things that Star Stable is doing to kind of take away that feeling, I guess you could say, of the old days. And I don't necessarily know why, because I think these new icons look a lot worse than they did before, and I know that a lot of people feel the same way. And I think that a lot of times Star Stable makes changes like this. It's not for the better in any way, shape, or form, and I don't really know why they do it. Of course, they have to, they have to grow their game and stuff like that, but it just seems unnecessary. Like, to me, it's just something that is causing my childhood to disappear, and that's why I get really annoyed when Star Stable does this. And then there's also the character update, and the character update is it's a good example of something that Star Stable actually needs to be changing. And there's a lot of reasons. Like, I'm definitely going to miss our old characters, but we really need a character update, because there's not many customization options. The hair is crusty, the skin colors all look kind of strange, and the horses in this game, or at least a lot of the newer ones, are starting to look so good that our characters don't match with them anymore because our characters are crusty and the horses look really good. So there definitely needs to be a character update. So that's an example of something that Star Stable needs to change, because sometimes we do have to say goodbye to things from the old days, but I just feel like a lot of the little changes are just not necessary at all. And I think that it's only going to get worse. Star Stable seems to be going for kind of like a sort of sleek, modern-ish style. Like the new icons, those I would describe them as sleek, if you know what I'm saying. And then there's the new writing club page, and that's pretty modern, sleek look that we're seeing here, as well as the new horse buying window. And with a lot of these changes, there have come good features like the horse buying window. You can now choose your horse's age and gender, which is pretty cool. And with the new club look, you can now send messages to your entire club at a time, so that's pretty nice as well. It's really just the style that is kind of not feeling like Star Stable anymore, because it's a very different style, and I don't know, this sleek look, I don't know, it's just kind of cold, and it definitely doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel like Star Stable. It doesn't have like that same warm look that it used to have. And then in addition to all that, there's the old model horses being removed from the game. And these are super old horses. They look really bad. But they are still part of the old original Star Stable. And when those horses came out, like, I wasn't playing like that long ago, but I feel like these are horses that when I used to play, like when I was really little, these are horses that I did see from time to time. Um, and it is kind of sad that they're being taken away. Um, and I can understand why people would be kind of annoyed that these horses are being taken away. It feels like Star Stable is just letting them go and just moving on to making more horses. And the reason they're doing that is because Star Stable is making so many new horses that their game, it can't handle having like every single horse breed in the game right now. So they're starting to remove some of their really, really old horses. And I think that's okay. Like, they should be doing that because their game needs to be able to run smoothly. And they also give people plenty of time to get these horses before they remove them. Like, they usually give like a 1 month warning, like, okay guys, in a month these horses are going to be removed. So pretty much everybody is going to have a chance to get them if they want them. They're pretty cheap too, so that makes it easier. Really the only sad thing about it is that new players, they're not going to be able to buy these horses at all, and they're not going to be able to see them very often anymore. And that's just a little bit sad. I feel really old saying that. Oh my gosh, I feel I feel so old. But yeah, it's like an entire generation is just disappearing, and those horses aren't going to be available for new players. And imagine if you played this game when you were like really little, and then once you got older, you logged on and you saw that all the horses were different, and you thought, oh, hey, maybe I got some star coins or I got Star Rider and I want to go get one of those old horses for nostalgic purposes, and then you go to get one and they're not there. That would be pretty sad. So that's why that's kind of sad. But yeah, it's not really the most, to me, it's not the most, it's not as annoying as like the little icon changes and things like that, but it is pretty sad. Alright guys, I think that just about sums it up. Those are my thoughts on the changes that Star Stable is making to their game. Feel free to comment what you think. And yeah, that's the end of this video. And I will see you next time. Bye!